What's up everyone? Welcome to Akuma's Arsenal, and today we are reviewing this lovely Frederique Constantin. Now, the name and the model number of this piece I am not for sure of. I will edit something in so you guys know what model this is. However, this guy right here has been very, very interesting for me because this has been helping me kind of figure out my thoughts on dress watches actually. TGV on his channel recently reviewed a Patek Calatrava, extremely thin, I guess not extremely, but fairly expensive, and just a very refined petite piece. It's a Patek Philippe, right? This has been my Patek Philippe, if that makes any sense. It's a Frederique Constantin quartz, Swiss made, very, very, very thin, 38 millimeters. And on an amazing strap. The strap is definitely one of my most favorite things about this piece. The movement, Swiss quartz. How much? $300. What are the pluses of this watch? First of all, the thinness. This watch is pretty much it's a dress watch. It's extremely thin, and I own a SARB 033. And the SARB 033 is like, what, 13 millimeter stick, 12 millimeter stick. This is really like, this is definitely a lot. This is definitely less than 10. Just in the way the case is shaped, it makes it feel even thinner. The crown is just very, very simple. It has this kind of, not exactly for sure, but you guys can take a look at it. I'll include some B-roll shots, of course. It's a nice piece. The dial's stunning. Roman numerals, waffle dial, polished everything, nice gray leather strap. It's a stunning piece, really. Does it embody everything that I think a dress watch should be? Yes. Do I think it's a solid choice for $300 for a very, very, very refined dress watch? Yes. Is it very robust? No. Is it something that I would add to my collection? No. However, this has been helping me think of something that in the future I want to add to my collection, right? So I'm actually thinking of, this is what my three kind of black, I have 3 black dial Seikos right now, and I'm trying to think of like, a lot of those pieces are kind of like hold-ins for watches later down the road. I'm thinking I'm going to go with a Grand Seiko Quartz black dial 36 millimeter. Plus or minus 3 seconds a year. I'm gonna replace that with this. I'm gonna replace the SARB 033 with that, and then get an Omega Speedmaster to reduce to maybe, depending on the situation, replace my Quartz Seiko. So I still have a Quartz and I still have a mechanical, and I still will keep the SKX 013. However, I feel like there's a gap there. There's a gap. There's a gap in the kind of just. I want a dress watch that my great-great-grandfather would look at and say, this is a nice watch. This is something that is luxurious and amazing. I want something that my great-grandfather would look at and be like, that's a really, really nice choice, man. My great-great-grandfather was a very, very distinguished man. He's, of course, born and raised in the Philippines, one of the very first Filipinos to ever study in university in America. And like, I think 1913, early 1910-ish area. He's a very prestigious man. He went back to the Philippines and opened up his own university shop, right? And of course, World War II happened, and a lot of things happened, and a lot of the things he accomplished were destroyed in the war. However, I want a watch that he would look at and be proud of, right? So I'm just starting to look at, the art in my house, I asked my grandma actually what she thought about this, and she really, really, really likes it, right? I want something that is just timeless, a classy timeless. I want something that I don't even really care about the brand. I just want a mechanical timepiece that's just exquisite, and this is helping me understand what that watch will be. This is a great little, I guess, entry for me to really start to understand what a dress watch is. I've handled a lot of tool watches. Dress watches, however, are a little bit less common for me. And it's a very, very stunning piece. I will definitely recommend it to you guys if you're looking for a dress watch around $300. Usually I'd recommend the Seiko Sarb, but this one's offering something a little bit different. I feel like this one's a bit more classy, a bit dressier, and also a lot thinner. So keep that in mind. The Japanese do have this Swiss piece beat for bang per buck, but this is offering some other things that the Sarb just can't have, and the primary thing is thinness. So, a shorter video, some of my thoughts on this timepiece and what it's starting to make me think about. I think later in the future I'm still looking at either vintage or new dress watches. The Patek Philippe Calatrava that TGV reviewed is starting to get my mind running. Maybe I'll look at vintage Patek. Thank you very, very much for watching, and Akuma out.